our creativity, our innovation.
Procurement really meant opening those opportunities for the way that we could go after this value and benefit that we've not been able to touch before.
I think people should care about procurement because it really is a job where you can influence for the better.
Procurement's really at the core of the construction industry. We can't build everything ourselves.
Procurement's all about the ability to use your smarts with lots of heart to make a commercial impact and really contribute to local communities.
Procurement is an exciting industry where you're able to be curious. You have the ability to be creative, to foster and deepen relationships. It's a pretty special profession to be in.
Procurement means, for me, it's being agile, being innovative, thinking outside the box and pushing the boundaries.
I see procurement as a business enabler for change.
Procurement's an awesome part of the business to work in. What I find exciting is that it touches a whole bunch of parts of the business.
Procurement, it's all about what your organisation wants. If you want to move your organisation from an operational level to a strategic level, and that's where procurement becomes key.
Procurement is first and foremost about buying, so procuring something, and we do it every day without realising it.
It's a role that allows us to showcase our abilities, our creativity, our innovation.
Procurement really meant opening those opportunities for the way that we could go after this value and benefit that we've not been able to touch before.
I think people should care about procurement because it really is a job where you can influence for the better.
Procurement's really at the core of the construction industry. We can't build everything ourselves.
Procurement's all about the ability to use your smarts with lots of heart to make a commercial impact and really contribute to local communities.
Procurement is an exciting industry where you're able to be curious. You have the ability to be creative, to foster and deepen relationships. It's a pretty special profession to be in.
Procurement means, for me, it's being agile, being innovative, thinking outside the box and pushing the boundaries.
I see procurement as a business enabler for change.
Procurement's an awesome part of the business to work in. What I find exciting is that it touches a whole bunch of parts of the business.
Procurement, it's all about what your organisation wants. If you want to move your organisation from an operational level to a strategic level, and that's where procurement becomes key.
Procurement is first and foremost about buying, so procuring something, and we do it every day without realising it.
It's a role that allows us to showcase our abilities, our creativity, our innovation.
Procurement really meant opening those opportunities for the way that we could go after this value and benefit that we've not been able to touch before.
I think people should care about procurement because it really is a job where you can influence for the better.
Procurement's really at the core of the construction industry. We can't build everything ourselves.
Procurement's all about the ability to use your smarts with lots of heart to make a commercial impact and really contribute to local communities.
Procurement is an exciting industry where you're able to be curious. You have the ability to be creative, to foster and deepen relationships. It's a pretty special profession to be in.
Ladies and gentlemen, gather your friends and colleagues. Please take your seats. Welcome to the New Zealand Procurement Excellence Awards 2020.
E nā mana, e nā waka, e nā reo, e rō rangatira mā tēnā koutou katoa. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, judges and nominees. I'm Susie Clarkson, your real MC, coming to you virtually for the 5th Annual New Zealand Procurement Excellence Awards. This year's awards are brought to you with the support of some fantastic homegrown New Zealand businesses. So thank you to our supporters. Spark is New Zealand's largest telecommunications and digital service company, helping all of New Zealand win big in a digital world. The Ministry of Business, Innovation and Employment, and of course, EY. We'd also like to acknowledge our primary media sponsor, NZME. New Zealand Media and Entertainment is where people come together, keeping Kiwis in the know about what matters most to them. All the videos you'll see tonight have been put together by their amazing team. And boy, are we looking sharp, just quietly. Thanks especially to Izzy, Caro and Chris for all your hard work behind the scenes. We have the next fabulous 40 minutes together. That's essentially a speed dating awards evening this year, with clearly a digital and virtual difference. It is an awards evening that has been inspired directly from the spirit of great procurement. In Māori, I orea te tuatara ki puta ki waho. A problem is solved by continuing to find solutions. An awards event which has risen above the challenges thrown at us by COVID-19 with its clusters and its lockdowns and ambiguity. But right here, right now, despite it all, we have come together to collectively celebrate effort, passion and achievements. Mori mahi, mori ora. Do the work and enjoy the rewards. The tenacity required to reshape these awards into a fully digital experience is testament to total teamwork. And there are a whole bunch of people who have pivoted from live and in a place to live and in space. We're just delighted you are with us. To all of you joining around New Zealand and even around the world through the New Zealand Herald website and Facebook Live, welcome. So prepare to hear some great accounts of business leadership, innovation and courage, and to meet those who have strived to make a difference through excellent procurement practice. You are, of course, enjoying this from the comfort of your chosen screen location with your chosen beverage alongside, I'm sure. Good on you. The good news is that I don't have to tell you where your toilets are or your fire evacuation meeting point. That is entirely in your hands. Good luck. This event is beaming out from NZME's studio in Auckland, but actually I could be anywhere, even Paris. And whilst I might currently have the mic at present, this evening we intend to be as interactive as our usual in-person awards, with all of the finalists featured and the category winners speaking. By joining us virtually, you are showing your support for the strength and growth of the industry and for those teams and individuals nominated and awarded. So thank you for being a part of it. Let's kick it off. Let me introduce our 2020 judges who sweated and debated over the entries this year. And as you can see on screen, it is a heartfelt thanks to Carolyn Tremaine, Catherine Beard, Ian Williamson, Jonathan Mason, Louise Aitken, Michael Boggs and Tim Williams. I was present, again virtually, it's a story of our lives this year, isn't it, to listen in to the judging so I could capture their comments about the winner chosen in each category. It is a rigorous process and every judge puts in a huge amount of personal effort and consideration in order to reach a majority decision. So again, a huge thank you to our judges. Here's how our evening online together will run. We're going to start with the Young Procurement Professional of the Year. Then we'll move on to Procurement Professional of the Year, and then Most Effective Teaming of the Year. We'll then hear from our judges about what they've seen across the procurement profession in the unpredictable year that has been 2020. After that, we'll complete our remaining 3 awards: Social and Environmental Impact of the Year, Innovation of the Year, and then we'll conclude the evening with the 2020 Supreme Award to our overall winner, Best of the Best. For those receiving awards, if your name is announced, please be prepared to be in front of your camera and to turn on your mic and say a few words. You have done the mahi, you've earned the accolade of being nominated and then of winning, so please share how you feel about winning and feel free to toss in a few extra things about your procurement journey so far. Of course, if you go on too long, we'll just mute you because we have the power, but we'll use it wisely. So here we go, and with each award we'll have a judge introducing it. Are you ready? Our first award for the evening is the Young Professional of the Year, sponsored by the University of Auckland. In fact, they are also sponsoring our second award, the Procurement Professional of the Year. And this year, both winners will receive an executive education short course of their choice provided by the university. These are 1 to 2 day courses covering a range of business topics from strategy and innovation to leadership development. They're designed to enhance one's capabilities to achieve business and personal growth for your team, for you and for your organisation. To kick things off, I'd like to introduce Michael Boggs to introduce the award. Now, Michael has been CEO of NZME since 2016, prior to which he held the CFO position. Michael is unfortunately not able to be present online tonight, but he is so passionate and committed about this, he's pre-recorded a special message to introduce this award. So here is Michael Boggs.
Thanks, Susie. I'm so pleased to be helping with this award. This award celebrates the up-and-coming stars of procurement who are so important to driving the future of the sector. The finalists in this category have displayed a maturity beyond their years. They have proactively managed their personal and their professional development and have made excellent contributions to their teams and their businesses. They have inquiring minds and seek out leading and innovative practice. Above all, though, they have demonstrated a true passion for procurement. Congratulations to all the finalists, but a special congratulations to our winner. Back to you, Susie.
We had some excellent submissions this year, and ultimately 3 finalists were chosen for acknowledgement tonight. So let's take a look.
I think it's a huge honour. I think particularly being a young female in a profession that has traditionally been quite male dominated, it's pretty awesome to be recognised amongst my peer group. And really it's all about bringing attention to young professionals in this career field. It's an amazing opportunity to say that we're here and we're here doing great stuff. So it's a huge honour to be nominated for that.
Like many, I kind of just fell into procurement as a profession. Needing a job once I'd transitioned out of university, but it's something that I've grown a passion for and something that I want to continue in for my career. I'm very excited to be a finalist for the Young Professional of the Year because it allows me to showcase the fantastic things that Kāinga Ora is doing.
Well, I didn't really know what procurement was. If we go back 4 years, I actually didn't know what procurement was. And in this industry, there's very little amount of people that look like me, that are my age, that come from my background. So yeah, I guess I'm proud to represent that minority in this industry.
What a fabulous group of finalists, each showing such strength and talent. But of course, there is just one winner. For 2020, the Young Procurement Professional of the Year is Lisa Strickland. Well, hi Lisa, it is great to see you on the screen. Congratulations. Before you give your comments, let me share with you what the judges said about you and your entry. This year, they said, was particularly tough in this category as our 3 finalists were of a very high calibre. As our winner this year, you were summed up as a real superstar, exhibiting active leadership with an impressive contribution to the teams you've engaged with, from the public sector's Defence Force through to the clear leadership role you play at Genesis. Lisa, you've been part of procurement with suppliers that involves the living wage, which is not easy as it has cost implications for those suppliers. The judges commented that in your submission, your colleagues used a lot of superlatives, good ones, and you are regarded as someone who positively fires people up. So congratulations. Now the airwaves are yours to say a few words, Lisa, so over to you.
I'm so excited. Actually quite unexpected, to be honest. But well, firstly, I just want to congratulate all my fellow finalists tonight. We have some amazing talent being celebrated, and I'm humbled to be amongst you all. And secondly, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to Genesis, amazing employer. Thank you to my managers for nominating me. And thank you to my past and current work colleagues, mentors, leaders that have really encouraged me and supported me in this career process. And it's because of them that I'm here today. So yeah, thank you so much.
We look forward to see your career going onwards and upwards. Thank you so much. We'll excuse you now. If you want to top up your glass again, you deserve it. Our next award is the Procurement Professional of the Year Award, which again is also sponsored by the University of Auckland with that fantastic executive education short course for the winner. Catherine Beard will introduce this award shortly. Catherine works with government and other key decision makers on issues of concern to exporters and manufacturers. She's been super busy this year with the COVID-19 challenge that has faced all sectors, particularly those she represents. Over to you, Catherine.
It's fantastic to be here with everybody virtually at the 2020 Procurement Awards. Very strange times we're living in, but we're all getting used to doing things virtually. It's my privilege to be talking about the Professional Procurement of the Year Award. And once again, this was really, really challenging category for the judges because we had 3 outstanding individuals. They'll all be well known to you in the industry, and you will know, as we found when we read the applications, that they're all leaders in their field. They're all innovators, they're all world's best practice, and New Zealand's very lucky to have them. So a difficult choice, but we're about to find out who the winner is for 2020. So over to you, Susie.
Once again, a challenging choice for the judges who have narrowed this category to 3 finalists, and they are.
So for me, procurement's all about the ability to use your smarts with lots of heart to make a commercial impact. People really value what it is a business goes about doing. So ethics, values, impacts are really important consciously to people these days. Procurement can make a real difference throughout that for the reputation of every business or every organisation. I'm very excited to be shortlisted for a Procurement Professional of the Year. I was honoured to have been nominated by my team. The recognition across the sector is phenomenal, and it's a fabulous group of people to be shortlisted with.
People should care about procurement because there's so many opportunities to create value through procurement and better outcomes, not just dollar value, but also outcomes in our community. And for me, procurement means business partnering and really working with the business to get the supply chain to deliver the outcomes. A finalist? I'm really excited. For me, it's just a fantastic opportunity to celebrate the profession. So just to be a part of that and help celebrate that profession is what excites me about it.
People should care about procurement because it's a profession that's able to make a big change within an organisation, a big change within a country, and a big change globally. I'm excited to be a finalist for the Procurement Professional of the Year Award because procurement is my home, and it's a wonderful opportunity to be acknowledged. To be honest, it's not me. The award doesn't actually reflect me. It reflects the team, the business. Nothing you do is on your own. There is no accolade individually. It's all about the team. So that's why I'm extremely grateful and looking forward to the outcome and sharing the time with the team.
Our Procurement Professional of the Year is Stuart Bird from Watercare. Well, hi Stuart, and congratulations. I have some judges' comments to share with you while everyone is watching. Now, when it came to this category's criteria for judging, Stuart, you were a clear winner. You ticked all the boxes of being at the forefront of procurement within the New Zealand marketplace, demonstrating thought leadership, team leadership, resilience, and driving impactful, sustainable change, as well as pioneering ongoing growth and innovation. The judges noted your lifetime commitment to raising the bar of procurement overall, and that you've done that in every role you've held in a professional or volunteering capacity. Stuart, you have an enormously positive reputation in the industry and are an exemplar of helping others to do it better, as well as setting the bar high yourself. As the commercial supply chain leader at Watercare, you've delivered results over several years across the council and now across the Procurement Leaders Forum, and in the process earning huge respect from that group. You're an influencer not just in New Zealand but in Australia as well. The judges said you quietly get on with things, but the way you do it makes an extraordinary contribution to the sector. They finished off, get this Stuart, by referring to you as an evangelist of procurement. High praise indeed. So congratulations. Please share your thoughts with us on winning tonight and on procurement in general. They finished off, get this Stuart, by referring to you as an evangelist of procurement. Please share your thoughts with us on winning tonight and on procurement in general. Hello Stuart, come on.
Hi, kia ora tātou katoa. I'm a little bit taken back more from the reaction from these guys. Yeah, so look, I'm a little bit overwhelmed. It's great to be shortlisted with such heavy hitters, Lisa and Andrea, so congratulations to them. I think my camera's shaking a little bit. First of all, I want to thank my team and some ex-members of my team who are here as well. I couldn't have done this without them. My boss, Marlon, who is constantly challenging me every day. Also, look, I was very lucky when I was in the UK to have a couple of mentors, Gary Booth and Steve Martin, who threw me in the deep end at a really young age. And that's really set me up for kind of the future. Yeah, look, in terms of the forum, I want to thank the judges for committing to this profession. And I think your support and all the work you put in is really testament to the forum and the work that we're doing around pushing the profession forward. The organising committee, you guys have put in a huge amount of work lately. And look, a big shout out to the New Zealand procurement profession. I'm really proud to be a part of that. I've been back here for the last 10 years, and over that decade, I've seen the profession grow in influence and grow in impact, and I'm just super proud of us all. So thanks all.
Yeah. Congratulations, Stuart. Love the camera work. Glad we finally got a steady hand in the end, but well done, well done. We would now like to present our third award, the Most Effective Teaming of the Year. And to introduce this award is Ian Williamson. Ian is the Pro Vice-Chancellor and the Dean of the Wellington School of Business and Government at Victoria University. Ian's passion is to help more people gain access to a world-class education. Drawing upon this research, Ian has helped public sector, private sector and not-for-profit executives in over 20 countries drive organisational innovation, navigate change, manage diverse workforces and enhance operational and financial performance. So over to you, Ian.
This award recognizes high-performing teams who are achieving exceptional benefits from leveraging their collective knowledge and expertise. Finalists have expertly collaborated with peers, service users, and the wider sector to demonstrate the value and innovation that can be achieved from effective teaming. A big well done to all the teams. Back to you, Susie.
And so to the three finalists selected.
The main driver behind our project was moving from 2 legacy systems into 1 cloud-based purchasing system.
So we identified 4 main pain points. We had lack of visibility over information, also lots of inefficient processes, very manual.
We also wanted to ensure that we were compliant, and whereas we have had data that was across different systems, we wanted to align that and make sure that we could use insights more effectively.
We put a lot of blood, sweat and tears into this project, and it's just really nice to be recognised amongst our peers as delivering a project that has been really successful.
Our procurement team has pushed the boundaries of the procurement industry over the last year.
Well, initially we brought together the team that was required, and it wasn't just our specific team. It went right across the business.
They have enabled some incredible conversations to occur across the business. Cost saving and new revenue generation is key to our organisation. We need to keep these new ideas and innovations and lowering our cost to serve at the front of our minds.
And so it was about working with those guys, making sure that everyone was aware of what the challenge was and making sure that we were able to recover and grow.
And making sure we achieve our targets for our business and our stakeholders in New Zealand overall.
From a procurement perspective, we did things a bit differently, where we put together a cross-functional team across the organisation in terms of delivering on the 5G RFP process.
With any kind of large procurement, it's getting the right team together. I think we're pretty blessed at Spark in terms of having the right resources.
So we had a procurement person, we have legal, operations, a lot of technical people involved in the process. And it was just procurement driving it more than anything else. So I think from a pushing the boundaries perspective, that's what we did differently.
And the winner of the most effective teaming of the year is Genesis. As the team gets set to accept the award, this is what the judges said. Our winner this year, Genesis, delivered an ambitious project with lots of stakeholder engagement. The efficiency examples that were given were very persuasive, and what stuck out were the amount of touch points in the organisation. A system is useless unless it's well used, and in this case, 40% of Genesis employees use it every day. People were evidently walking around the floor, embedding, living and breathing it, and it was a project delivered at scale. The Genesis submission described the challenges the team were up against, and through effective teaming, the successes were achieved. So congratulations, Team Genesis. I'm going to throw to you, Team Genesis. Who would like to speak?
This event and really showcasing the great work that procurement does across New Zealand. I want to thank everybody who was involved in this P2P project. So we had the procurement team, we had finance, we had technology and digital, and then we had external partners. So we had Cogni, our implementation partner, we had Cooper, and we had Theta, and we had Certis, all together working on the same project. I also want to thank the execs who actually supported this project. It was a massive change. And as Susie said, it impacted over 40% of our employees. So huge change management effort put on by everybody, and it's been really adopted really well across the business. I just want to also say congratulations to not only the finalists, but also to the people who actually spent the time and the effort in putting a submission in. You might not have made a finalist this year, but there's always other years. So keep up the great work across New Zealand, across this great industry. So yeah, thanks for everybody. Thanks for your support, and have a great night, everybody. Thanks.
Hey, well, congratulations to all of the Genesis team. Well done. And I'm sure you're going to charge some glasses there at Genesis Central. Now, a quick change of pace. We're going to hear from one of our judges, Carolyn Tremaine. He'll give us a little bit of insight into how the judges choose our winners from the top class group of finalists. Over to you, Carolyn.
It was a real privilege to be asked again to be a judge in 2020 of the Annual Procurement Awards. For MB, procurement's an important function within the range of things that MB does. And government procurement is an important part of the procurement landscape in New Zealand. As a judge last year and this year, I've actually been hugely impressed with the quality of the applications that we've received. And this is obviously an evidence of a growing capability in procurement in New Zealand. And I think that was always one of the aims of the awards being introduced a few years ago. The judges always find application award categories that are easily decided, and some take a little bit more talking through. And I think what's great about the judges is that they represent very different walks of life, and we get a different perspective as to what's important to different sectors of our country. When I looked at the awards, as I said earlier, the applications were of a really high quality. And in 2 or 3 categories, actually it was quite difficult to differentiate who the winner would be. And so from my point of view, the ones that are less contentious, I guess, are those that actually we all broadly agree there's a clear, outstanding application. But then we sit there and we do tease out a little bit, oh, what was I thinking when I read that application, as opposed to what Catherine thought about it when she read the application. And so from my perspective, it's a really good process that we've established. You do your own individual ratings, and then there's a group moderation process. And out of that, sometimes we feel that it would be better if we had more opportunities to award more prizes as a part of the process. But actually we are never, in my experience last year or this year, in a situation where we disagree as a panel who is the worthy recipient. So to all of those who applied, congratulations, you're part of an improving capability in the procurement area in New Zealand. And to the winners and those who were, of course, as part of the finalists who were considered by the judges, terrific efforts and well done to you.
Thank you, Carolyn. It's now time to get back into our awards, and I'd like to invite one of our judges, Louise Aitken, to present the Social and Environmental Impact of the Year Award. Louise joined Akina in 2016 following a successful corporate career which included the management of New Zealand's largest corporate social responsibility program. Louise is a strong advocate for social responsibility and impact. She's driven to make meaningful change by putting positive impact at the heart of our economy. So welcome, Louise.
Thanks, Susie. Social and environmental impact is very close to my heart, and I'm honoured to be able to present this award. The Social and Environmental Impact of the Year Award celebrates those who have demonstrated impact and strategic success in any of the areas of social and environmental initiatives. Our finalists are procurement individuals and teams who have owned and driven a successful sustainability initiative which improves their organisation's contribution to improving the lives of individuals, their communities and the wider world. Congratulations to all the finalists, especially our winner. Back to you, Susie.
Thank you so much. The submissions for this award were of a very high standard, making the judging process and the decision of even who would be a finalist very hard. 3 were shortlisted as representing an exceptional standard for the profession, and they are.
As a construction industry, we have a significant influence on social and sustainable goals. This is a privilege we at Civil Contractors New Zealand take very seriously. Our strategic plan promotes social and environmental excellence.
This is an example of local and central government working really tightly as a team.
We set out to embed sustainability into everything we do in procurement, from sourcing to advice to the business, to our distribution network, and we champion the principles of reasonable consumption and product stewardship and circular economies in line with UN and Tourism Aotearoa goals.
We've got a responsibility to make sure that the products that we're providing New Zealanders not only are fit for purpose, but also that the product also doesn't impact our environment. So as a procurement team, we look at ways of ensuring that whatever we put in through our stores meet those requirements.
And the winner is Auckland Council Healthy Waters. Congratulations. This winner demonstrated a monumental effort, producing something which is causing a ripple effect. The pastoral care element of the project, combined with connecting with the Ministry of Social Development, was significant. This enabled not only an environmental impact, but a social impact too, and a project that can be more widely implemented across New Zealand. The judges also like the fact that the toolkit is open source and scalable. It is truly the power of procurement, how you can take something in the construction and infrastructure space and make it life-changing for people. They're taking a no-skills or low-skills workforce and coaching them into having even higher skills, and even providing mentorship to others, therefore breaking the cycle and having a hugely positive effect. Auckland Council Healthy Waters clearly showed they are a leader in this space. Now, interestingly, last year they presented the framework, but were a bit too early in the presentation of results, and so this year they've come back and shared the evidence of the benefits. Social impacts take time, and this project took time to come to fruition. The judges are keen to emphasise that if you don't succeed the first time, Keep persevering. Congratulations, Auckland Council Healthy Waters. Who would like to speak?
So look, just to kick things off, I'm talking about project. I really acknowledge Auckland Council Procurement, for providing the inspiration to the operations areas of Auckland Council to really get on board with sustainable outcomes. Then I'd really like to acknowledge the leadership of Craig McElroy from Auckland Council Healthy Waters, who's been, a real stalwart and an inspiration to the team in Healthy Waters, and Jakesa Blackburn-Hoytner as well. And there have been Tom Bensel from Auckland Council Healthy Waters Sustainable Outcomes team, who's really led the charge within Healthy Waters and really provided the platform for us all to work together, Peter, Jamie and Amanda, to generate the outcomes that have been achieved with the toolkit. So we're just super excited that we can all contribute to generating better outcomes for all of our friends, family and whānau around New Zealand. It's a really cool thing to be part of.
I'd also, just like to, hopefully this toolkit will demonstrate that sustainability can happen in everyday procurement. It doesn't need to cost more, but the outcomes mean so much to a lot of people and the environment. So hopefully being open sourced, it can be used around the country.
Tēnā koutou katoa. I just want to say it's a privilege to be in this position for a start. I'd like to recognise and thank local government and central government. And this venture actually started as a phone call, as an email with Miss Amanda here about mana and mahi. And so from something so small, we've come this far, and it's about collaboration and working for the people who we serve as public servants. So it's our great pride and honour to accept this award. So ngā mihi kia koutou.
Thanks and congratulations to Auckland Council Healthy Waters. Well said, team, and well deserved. Our fifth award of the evening is for the most innovative project of the year, sponsored by Tellogistics. Tellogistics is a New Zealand owned and operated enterprise who specialise in distribution and services within the ICT IT industry. Over the last 15 years, they've been the market leader in the after-sales service experience for mobile customers and the brands they know and love, including Samsung, Apple, Nokia and more. Tellogistics have a full service repertoire, including fulfilment services, inventory management, custom configuration and full repair and break-fix services for all your IT distribution needs. I'd like to invite Jonathan Mason to introduce this next award. Jonathan has had an extensive career as a finance executive overseeing procurement in both the United States and New Zealand for more than 30 years. He's held management positions in the oil and gas, chemical, forest products and dairy industries. He currently serves as a director on the boards of Air New Zealand, Vector Limited, Westpac New Zealand and Zespri Group Limited. So over to you, Jonathan.
Thanks, Susie. This Innovation Award recognizes procurement teams or individuals who have successfully implemented new and improved procurement processes, resulting in better outcomes for their organizations, customers, and suppliers. Our finalists have demonstrated both successful execution of these new innovative processes and new programs that create more sustainable environmental and social outcomes for their stakeholders and New Zealand. Best of luck to our finalists and a special congratulations to the winner. Back to you, Susie.
Thank you, Jonathan. Our three finalists for the most innovative project of the year are
At Air New Zealand, we're really excited about the ability to innovate and be creative, to engage with our supply base and tap into their innovation, their strengths and their expertise. It's a collaborative process and we want to utilise the skills and abilities across the market to deliver value for our team.
Sustainability has been a real buzzword in the construction industry for a long time, and having a orchestrated and well-aligned toolkit that others can use has been really useful for the construction industry.
The Ministry of Social Development are committed to partnering to get great opportunities for New Zealanders. We can't do this alone, especially post-COVID. We need to work closely with all our employers and stakeholders and partners. This is New Zealand working together at its best.
For us, it was really about making a change. So traditionally, Watercare have been doing something with their project delivery and infrastructure delivery for a long time and been doing it the same way.
The strategy is very different to what's currently being done in the construction sector in New Zealand, and we really wanted to flip that on its head.
The enterprise model, I think, came from this idea of doing things differently to actually achieve different outcomes that would be good for the company, good for the community and the general supply chain.
And the winner is Watercare. Our judges deliberated on this category for more than an hour. It was very, very close, but a deserving winner in the end. Watercare is a giant company, and the impact of this innovative project is so large, it edged them ahead of the rest. As you no doubt know, they are the organisation that manages Auckland's water. This is a 10-year project looking 10 years into the future. In a relatively staid industry, this project has a really big impact, and it's pleasing from a taxpayer's perspective. They used an enterprise model and were able to corral two companies, provided a good example of external partnerships, proved a beacon project for construction, and received great supplier feedback. So congratulations to Watercare, winner of the most innovative project of the year. Please, a representative from the team to speak now.
Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Thank you so much for this award. We're really delighted here to have won it. Just a few thank yous. Thank you to our procurement squad, many of whom are here today. A lot of hard work and motivation went into this. So really big thank you for you, and hope that we're driving enterprise model into reality. Thanks to our construction partners who went through our procurement process and came out the other side, and we're really happy that they're part of making this journey a reality. Thanks also to our executive team and board who've really believed in us and really gave us the boost to make this happen. So yeah, thanks very much. We are really excited about the enterprise model and what it means for the future of New Zealand infrastructure and construction industry. So we're really excited to make that change. And thanks for hosting these awards. It's great fun.
Congratulations to the Watercare team. Well done. Now, before we get to our 2020 Supreme Award, we wanted to take a moment to acknowledge someone who's been instrumental in setting up the Procurement Forum and Awards, Scott Blackwood. Scott started in the forum in 2014 with the vision to bring together procurement leaders across New Zealand to see what they could achieve for New Zealand Inc. The forum focuses on the differences that can be made rather than just good practice or compliance. In fact, our Prime Minister recently spoke about the importance of procurement in our economic recovery. It's a nod to how the adoption of a collaborative and customer-first approach to procurement will improve both fiscal value and better services for all New Zealanders. Scott has been the chair of the Procurement Excellence Forum for the past 7 years. He's seen the industry excel and have a positive effect on the communities around us. However, now is time for him to pass on the baton. So please welcome our new chair of the Procurement Excellence Forum. You've already met him tonight. He is Stuart Bird. So congratulations, Stuart, and we wish you all the best in the years ahead as chair of the Procurement Excellence Forum. So now to the ultimate award of this evening, the 2020 New Zealand Procurement Excellence Supreme Award. which this year is sponsored by Kerry Little Photography and Agency 8. Kerry Little Photography and Agency 8 believe in the power that digital represents in the modern business market more than ever. They know that to be successful and to create a real impact in any industry, gaining understanding of the tools that are available to you can elevate you, your brand and your results. That's their specialty. So thanks to them, the 2020 Supreme winner will receive a one-on-one strategic consultation and photo shoot with Kerry Little Photography, designed to comprehensively promote your personal brand identity and highlight your strengths and what identifies you as the Supreme Prize winner. In addition to this, you'll also receive the Agency 8 experience to help maximise your LinkedIn profile and build a powerful, trusting and respected digital reputation. This award recognises the best of the best, the top class of procurement in New Zealand. It shows the highest achievement of the year across all the fields you've seen and heard awarded tonight. The winner has demonstrated procurement excellence in all that they do. They've gone above and beyond traditional procurement expectations to drive positive change in their community and have shown what is possible when procurement is at its best. So now it's a quick reminder of our 5 category winners. The Young Procurement Professional of the Year this year is Lisa Strickland. Procurement Professional of the Year is Stuart Bird from Watercare. Most Effective Teaming of the Year is Genesis. Social and Environmental Impact of the Year, Auckland Council Healthy Waters. And Most Innovative Project of the Year is Watercare. And so the winner of the 2020 Supreme Award is Auckland Council Healthy Waters. Well done. Our Supreme Award winner tonight, Auckland Council Healthy Waters, listened carefully and stuck at it. The judges said their desire to drive and achieve social impact with a significant number of people was impressive. It wasn't just about saving money and driving efficiency, and for an infrastructure project to be delivering to a social outcome, it was tremendous. Congratulations, guys. Who would like to accept the Supreme Award on camera? Over to you now. We're waiting to go back to Auckland Council Healthy Waters. Where they've gone. So I'm going to have a celebratory drink for them myself. Pure water. Well done and congratulations to Auckland Council Healthy Waters. Oh, here they are. Woo!
This is an incredible honour to have this Supreme Award, and I'm almost speechless that we can be achieving these sustainable outcomes nationwide. There's a lot of big team involved in getting us this far. We've got a lot to achieve and very, very exciting. Let's
I just like to acknowledge the wonderful team that we've got with Healthy Waters, with Height, with all our partners, Ministry of Social Development. This is so unexpected. That's wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, I think I might get a little tear in my eye.
I'd like to thank the organisers, the judges, and again, the wonderful team that we've worked with.
All right, Auckland Council has, oh, goodness me, the emotion. So well done and congratulations to Auckland Council Healthy Waters, the team, and all our nominees, finalists and category winners. Thank you for sharing the passion tonight as we've celebrated some truly outstanding efforts. Thanks to Scott Blackwood and EY, NZME for all of the finalist videos you've seen tonight. and for making this virtual event run so smoothly. Thanks to Orbit for their great event management, allowing us to host these awards despite the troubles of 2020, and our supporting companies Spark and MB. Also to our judges for their efforts, and thanks to our category sponsors, University of Auckland, Telegistics, Kerry Little Photography and Agency 8. Last but not least, thanks to the Procurement Excellence Forum members and the awards organising subcommittee. A final congratulations to our winners and finalists too. Our finalists will all receive framed certificates to celebrate their achievements, with the winners also taking home a trophy, wait for it, like this one. Very fancy and very good to put on that work mantelpiece. So that wraps up our virtual 2020 Procurement Excellence Awards. Don't forget to keep an eye out on LinkedIn for highlights of tonight's event. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and in 2021 we hope, virus and vaccine permitting, to gather in the flesh again. However, if we aren't able to do that, we know we can pivot to virtual too, right? The most important thing is for those working hard in the world of procurement to keep driving and striving and evolving the profession. Onwards and upwards, and thank you so much for joining us. Tēnā koutou katoa. Good evening.